Oh, there's another one.
What's up, guys? This is Tony with Salt Strong, and in this video I wanted to share with you one of the best types of spots to find redfish during the colder months. And this is a great example of the 90-10 rule, and what that means is that 90% of the fish are going to be in 10% of the water. And definitely stay tuned to the end of this video where you can actually find a shortcut to finding that 90-10 zone in your area. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at the on the water footage of the best type of spot to find redfish during the colder months.
So the equipment I'm using today, this is our 7'6" slot machine rod. It is a medium power, fast action, and I've got it paired up with a 2500 Shimano Stratic FL. I've got 10-pound Power Pro on here and 20-pound leader, about 2.5 feet a leader, 20-pound fluorocarbon. And this is our Slam Shady Mulligan paddle tail. It's about a 4-inch paddle tail. It has these dimples on it, and the idea behind the dimples is that it helps with the casting distance, because if you ever think of like a golf ball that has dimples on it, those dimples are on there to actually help with distance. So incorporated that into this lure, and I've got it rigged on a 3/8 ounce Haas Helix hook, which we sell on our shop page also at fishstrong.com. Tail. I see some tails. Some tails creeping right up here. A couple of them. Those look like black drum tails. That was a little too far off. No, they're redfish tails, they're just blue. Hopefully I'll spook them. Cast was a little off.
So you can see I made a few bad casts that were too far off, but that's a lot better than casting right on top of them and spooking them. So definitely take your time and try to make as little movement with the boat or a kayak as possible. That way you don't spook those fish.
That's going right by him. There we go. There we go. Right by him with the mulligan. Nice red there. Is that a red or a trout? No, it's a red. Looks like he had some spots on him. Textbook spot right there when it's cold. Muddy bottom. Sun's hitting that shoreline and it's wind protected. Saw a couple of them tailing right there. Made a cast right by him, just slowly reeled this paddle tail right by him. It's also wise to keep your rod tip up to keep the line out of the water. That way your line doesn't end up spooking those fish. It's a nice red. Nice fish. There we go. Beautiful fish. And that is a nice healthy Mosquito Lagoon redfish right there. Slam Shady Mulligan on a 1/8 3/0 Haas Helix hook. Unhook this guy and let him go. Let this one go. It is catch and release in these areas, even though I do always release redfish. And there he goes. So again, picture perfect spot right here when it's colder out. Bright blue skies, the sun is hitting the shoreline. The shoreline is wind protected. Muddy bottom. A little bit of patchy grass here and there, but for the most part. You can see the bottom is all mud. It gets stirred up. Those fish are just digging around in the mud looking for food. We've got a fish right up in these trees. He went the other way. Spooked him out. Doesn't seem too spooked. See if he'll eat. Yep. He ate. That was awesome. Spooked him out of the trees, then cast right in front of him out here, and he smacked it. That was awesome.
So as you can see, this is another great example of that same type of area. You know, wind protection, soft muddy bottom. You can see the fish stirring up the bottom there, soft mud, and sun exposure.
Come on in. Nice blue tail on him. I know you're not happy about that. You got scared and then you got hooked. It's a nice sized fish. That is a healthy fish. Nice fish.
So the fish caught in this video, it's a great example of the 90-10 rule, and if you're not familiar with what that is, it means 90% of the fish are in 10% of the water. So if you're not catching as many fish as you'd like to per trip, it's most likely because you're not fishing in the 90-10 zone. So if you want to see a shortcut to finding that zone in your area, just go to saltstrong.com/recipe or click the link down below and you'll get a personalized video just for you in your area. So definitely be sure to check that out.